guys doing? Yeah. Come say hello to you. Yeah. That's a good boy. Sit. Luna, sit, honey. Go on. Oh, good girl. Good boy. Yes. Yes. Good. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. All right, well, it's Sunday. We made it to another Sunday, and it's time for the Sunday message. My name is Mark Shepard, and this is Healing Pastures, the farm church, because farming is church to me. It's a spiritual practice, and it's not just about food. It's about the spirit, the soul, and the soil. And there's a lot to talk about this week, but I think the reality is that every week, the Sunday message is all about looking back on the week and seeing the deer flies have emerged, and looking back on the week and seeing what lessons there are to be learned. And we had really kind of a hot spell beginning of the week, the midweek, and then we had thunderstorms that moved through and kind of broke the heat. And for me, that's kind of symbolic of the fact that we have emotional storms that come through. We have challenges to our grooviness feelings, challenges to our state, and then something comes through, and we may learn something and then release it and then move on, hopefully getting lessons. And so the big thing this week was, first of all, we're getting ready to move the cows from Corey's mom's farm over to Corey's. And so I did some help with Corey getting his place ready. And then Thursday was basically getting ready to shear the sheep, and we had to get the sheep from here out in the field down to the barn, and Corey's ewes and my ewes and all the lambs are together. And so we couldn't just separate out Corey's ewes and send them down to the barn because they have lambs and we don't know which lambs go to which. And so that's a whole other lesson. There'll be a whole other video on the lessons learned there. But for me, it was 2 days of quite a lot of stress. And I had made a decision very early on, based on Greg Judy's coaching, that I did not want to do wool sheep because I did not want to get involved in the whole shearing thing. And the whole idea of having them out on pasture basically means that you're not feeding them grain. When you feed them grain, their hooves grow. And when you feed them grain, their hooves grow, and so they need to be trimmed. Hooves need to be trimmed. This is my girl. This is my girl. This is my girl. Luna, sit, baby. Come on. Sit for me. Come here. Sit. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. And so it was stressful for me because I didn't have my time with the dogs every day. And it was stressful because all of my girls and all of their lambs had to go to the smelly box stall. And we didn't have time to clean the box stall. And that's the box stall that the donkey had been in all winter. And it was not hygienic. And part of the whole process of choosing to go with hair sheep and choosing to be out on pasture is to not have the whole barn thing, right? So a lot of my buttons got pushed, but I pushed through. And the Sunday message is sometimes you get confirmed that you're on the right track, and sometimes you realize that, oh, I'm not on the right track. I need to get on the right track. And so for me, yes, where's my good girl? Where's my good girl? For me, part of why I do this and why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it is because I need it. I need my neurology being somewhere on the autism spectrum. My neurology does really well with calm, and quiet and peace and being able to have a certain measure of, if not control, then at least kind of significant input into what happens in my day. So on a spiritual level, for me, these Sunday messages are all about finding the spiritual lesson, finding the emotional, spiritual, practical wisdom in whatever happened during the week. And for me, there's a constant process of evaluating, is what I'm doing working? Is there a better way to do it? Do I need to change? Do I need to keep doing more of it? Do I need to find a better way to do it? Or am I on course? Am I on track? And that's just a natural part of life. Are we on course? Are we on track? Are we being who we want to be? This life, maybe we have multiple lives. I don't know. I've had some past life experiences that seem pretty darn real. But the reality is, in this life, this is all I got. How am I going to spend my time? Time is the only thing we have. We don't get it back. And everything we do, essentially farming, is about gathering and storing energy in a way that enables us to live. Like, it's so basic. And so the question is, what are you doing in your life? Is it what you want to be doing? To literally ask yourself that question every week. Is this what I want to be doing? Is this how I want to do my life? Is this who I want to do my life with? How can I do it better? What needs to change and what needs to just be accepted? We've got some ravens in the neighborhood. So this week, I want you to think about what you're doing. Don't just go through your life doing it the same way you've always done it. Question things. There used to be a bumper sticker on people's cars there was question authority. And I think we need to question what we're doing and how we're doing it. I want to get a little close to these boys. What are you doing? How are you doing it? Is it the way you want it to be? Can you do it better? A lot of people just don't seem to ask these questions. They just kind of do it the way they've done it, or they do it the way everybody else has done it. And I don't want to farm the way everybody else is farming. I want to farm the way specific people, Greg Judy, Joel Salatin, this guy, Abram Bowers, who wrote this book, The Practical Shepherd, which I'm going to do a review on. It's an amazing book. I want to follow the wisdom of people who have gone before me and apply it, and not just schlep through life. This is an adventure, and I want to savor it. I want to relish it. I want to explore it. I want to take it to the level it can go. What's she doing? What's she doing? What are you doing, Luna? She's sniffing one of the newly sheared boys. Oh, and what's going on over here? There's a little bit of boy thing going on. A little bit of rutting. So this week, think about it. Just think about it. What are you doing? How are you doing it? How can you do it better? That's my Sunday message. And I'm sticking with it because I don't have much time to do anything else. Those are my thoughts. And I have a song for you that I've been thinking about all week because of this thunderstorm that came through. We actually had several thunderstorms come through. It's called Summer Storm, aka America the Beautiful. And it's all about a ritual that happened in my high school when I was growing up, that some of my friends would travel across country and visit California. I grew up in New York, And the whole ritual was, oh, let's go to California. Gotta go to California. And I don't know if people do that anymore, but this is all about that adventure. And I want to invite you to join me on this adventure. If you have not yet subscribed, if you could subscribe, that would be very helpful. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. So after the song, I will have a meditational moment, a meditational piece, and then I'll have some just B-roll from the week of animals, from the shearing and all of the other craziness that this week was. So that's it. And I do like to send out prayers. These are spiritual, but not religious prayers, not any religious tradition other than we are here on the planet. It's a miracle. I don't know why we're here, but I believe something created us, and it makes me want to worship not the creation, but the creator, whatever the mind is behind this. I mean, look at this. Look at the beauty. Look at the miracle. Look, this is church, people. This is church to me. So I'm sending out prayers to you. I hope you have an incredibly wonderful week. It's Memorial Day weekend, so we're thinking about people who have given everything to protect our freedom, our way of life, to protect democracy, to protect freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to pursue the calling that we have here on this planet. So my prayers are with you. My prayers are surrounding you with light and love, peace and grooviness. Amen. Here's the song.
A summer storm from the west, bringing rain and a cooling breeze. In the eastern sky there's a rising moon, aching for release. There's an interstate that knows both our names. Can you hear it calling? So I dare ya to come with me. Let's leave the East Coast in the dust and the spacious skies above the plain and the waves of amber grain. America, the beautiful, how does it get explained? This urgency to sit out from sea to shining sea. So you gotta let me know if you're coming with me. They don't have to know that we are gone until we are too far away. This is the summer of our freedom. So what do you say? you're coming with me. Steam off the road after the thunder squall, and in a week or maybe two, the road will start to fall towards the coast highway, where we'll find a place to let them know that we are safe, and we might be back in the fall, in the spacious skies above the plain, and the waves of evergreen. America, the beautiful, how does it get explained? This urgency to see it all from sea to shining sea. So you gotta let me know if you're coming with me. America, the beautiful. There's a summer storm and a cooling breeze.
All right, thanks for listening to the song, and let's do just a little short meditation here. Take some nice, long, slow, deep breaths, and I'm just going to show you just some of the quiet moments of the week so that you can maybe reset, so that you can find your ground, so that you can remind yourself, okay, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? How can I do it better? What did I come here for? What do I long for? How can I love myself more so that I can give to myself the things I long for, and that perhaps I've been looking for other people to give me, but maybe I can find it in myself, and then from that place radiate it out and attract into your life only the best, only the healthiest, only the most delightful, loving experience that you can possibly imagine. So here's the meditation. Thanks for hanging with me. Here's some footage from the week, and I hope you have just the best, most incredible week ever. Happy Memorial Day, and just remember, we're only here for a short time. Make it amazing. Blow the fly off your nose, and have an amazing week. I will talk to you again, hopefully next week, and yeah, next week we're going to move cows. We'll see. We'll see how that adventure goes. Peace, love, grooviness. Over and out. Amen. You two are so cute. I will see you guys later. I got to go put all this Sunday message stuff together. We're going to move some boys, and we're going to move some girls today. I'm in the trailer with all the girl sheep and all the babies, and the dogs are running behind us. And this is not a comfortable ride. We've been in a box stall since last night. I did not want them to spend another night in the box stall, but we had to put them all in, including my sheep that don't need to be sheared, and just the stress on the babies. And we have a sheep pooping right there on everybody. It's not good. Not a good thing. I want this over. And my dogs are here. Oh yeah. All right, we got everybody back after the shearing adventure, and they are really eating. And I just got to take down this fence. Someone's happy to be out of the barn. Someone's happy to be out of the barn. Ooh, let's show who's the dominant one. Let's practice grown-up stuff. You snorting some minerals? Snorting some minerals. They're a lot less afraid of me now, though, since I've grabbed a bunch of them and been in a trailer ride with a bunch of them, and maybe they think I'm one of them. I kind of am. And they are starting to eat grass. Look at that. They are really chowing down. He's looking sharp in his utility kilt.